Okay, let's get started on our next mission.
Please select a mission.
Which it'll be Aim True Ye Vengeful. Looks like we're going to be extracting some child soldiers and an exo. So 2 child soldiers and an exo.
Mission accepted.
Let's see how that
Heading
goes.
to Central Africa.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
I'll do my best. Oh. Come on. Hold steady. The worst.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Say that. It's on the move. God, he takes the screen. What are you gonna do? Stuck there? Because I'm not.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your eye druid.
The map has been updated.
He did not. Liar.
Analysis complete.
Is that him? Take a good look at their faces so we can ID the targets.
Don't see anybody listed. Oh, he did mark it.
Marker placed.
Well, he didn't mark it. Got him. Got him. I'm okay, quiet.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh, I saw the red beret kid.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Keti beto keti madi mingi.
Kansien tamave, beto tapie
Fire!
voila.
Ah, ni dem voila.
Ah, yo.
Come out.
You have arrived at your destination. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Got him.
Enemy presence detected. Prisoner has died.
What?
That's the target prisoner. There's no way he can stand the shock. Don't hurt any of those kids. Okay, that's the general's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Shit. Oh. Wait, what are you doing? Help me out here.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Shit. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out.
Guard post captured.
Oh wait, let me take him too. Take him. Just because. Somebody died around here. Let's get these boys extracted.
Extraction arrived at. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
They're so far away. Here, maybe if I back up. I'm not gonna Fulton get out of here.
This is Pequod, arriving shortly at LZ.
Let's see you, Pequod.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
All that's left is to extract the commander. That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone.
Infiltrated.
No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
Oh, well, I guess I couldn't take the last kid.
Extraction arrived.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. Mission
There were 3
complete.
kids.
Great work.
Said there was 3.
Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the general's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Quarantine platform has been constructed. The aerial command center. extracted. Ashen Stallion. He's a troublemaker, though.
Boss, we have an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid. I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
Okay.
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up.
Alright.
We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast.
I don't
We're
even know
counting on
how.
you.
There's nothing PTSD.
Select unit.
I guess I'll quarantine him.
Staff has been quarantined.
All right.
Select
We'll
unit.
quarantine the staff you specified.
Staff
Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
No. Oh, what is that? What is that? Metal? Just took out the ones that show PTSD.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
No. He's injured.
Select unit.
Send him to the sick bay.
Staff assigned.
He's injured too.
Select unit. Staff assigned.
Injured.
Select unit. Staff assigned. Select unit. Staff assigned.
Nobody there. Nobody there. R&D. Someone who's in the waiting room could probably have it. Let's see. Anybody else? Fencer, diplomat, surgeon. I know, quiet. You're getting antsy in your pantsy over there. We have a problem here, though. Not seeing nobody else.
Clouds approaching.
Got nobody so far. But what's so different about him? He's from the medical bay. It could be him.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
All right. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
How am I supposed to figure it out? Let's see. I don't know how to like he's symptomatic. I don't know what it wants me to do with them, like... What? What am I supposed to do with them? You want me to come here?
Select unit.
Says he's a troublemaker, but I don't know what to do with him. I don't even know what to do with these guys. Not letting me do anything. They're just symptomatic. I can't do anything. Like, I can't. We can't go on a mission. We can't do nothing. I guess not until this is done.
Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. On the human trafficker who sent Shivani and the others to Nzoya-Badia-Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Okay, never mind. I guess we can. Ah, okay.
Please select a mission.
Oh, they're in quarantine. And the ones that are out there can't come back.
Please select a mission.
It's a human trafficker.
Mission accepted.
We'll come out here. She can keep her trank gun. Yeah, keep your trank gun.
Deploying.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead. He's currently on the run somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ditati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ditati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route. Find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Not saying nothing but these guys.
Enemy presence detected. The map has analysis complete.
Take aim. Fire! Fire!
Got him. He's down. Got him. We need some new people.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Yeah, think about it. They're coming back to a very sick. Get out of here. There we go. I just want those containers. So we're gonna take this stuff too.
He's coming too.
There's always a
Roger
bonus.
that.
that.
Caution.
Beyond there is outside the mission area.
Oh. They're running the wrong way.
Marker placed.
Let's go that way. Undocumented intel will probably lead us
Extraction arrived at mother base.
something in here. I think I could be people here. Alright, let's keep going.
Extraction around enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. An enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Could he be here? I saw another guy.
Analysis complete.
Doesn't look like anybody important there.
Analysis complete.
This was fun.
Guard post captured.
They could have probably made my life hell if I didn't take them out. And nobody radioed. Okay. Nobody radioed anything, so I think we're good. We have nothing. We get this dude up here.
You gotta extract him.
Sun will rise momentarily.
We need a new crew of guys.
Extraction failed.
Oh, I wonder what.
Extraction arrived at mother base. Weather will clear shortly.
Maybe because the rain. I assume.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I know this spot. know this spot really well.
You made it to the Ditati abandoned village. That's where the enemy PF's coded transmission came from. There's got to be a transmitter there somewhere. It could have the intel file containing the encryption key. Look for an antenna.
The map has been updated.
Go this way.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
There's somebody there.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Looks like I'm gonna just run and gun everybody down there.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Go to sleep. There we go. Thank you.
Talk. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Hold on, boy. Oh, I saw that. Here we go.
Intel
Picked up an
file.
intel file.
Extraction.
According to this information, the target is headed for Kasiva camp.
The
We
map
also have his movement route. I've updated your map. Use the target's route. You're out on the savannah.
What's going on, guys?
GPS Delta 4. Verkeerskorte. Negatief op Kodersvrouw. Over. Precies, begrijp. Alieneren. Onwacht in kwartier herinneringen. Uit.
Ina metodi kesadi.
This guy out of here. What they say he was doing?
Boss, that prisoner you extracted was a civilian abducted by the target. He says the trafficker is trying to make contact with a human rights NGO. He hopes that by handing over his list of buyers, they'll guarantee his safety.
placed.
But I don't get it. Why an NGO? Why run to someone else for help?
Go. We're done with that spot. I don't know what quiet is, but I'm going around so far.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Oh shit, people are dying. Nah, he was just taking a nap. It wasn't like that. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Normally you have problems running up that kind of stuff.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
What is this?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Enemy sniper. Boss, the target's getting away. Don't let him make it to that outpost. Hurry!
Yeah.
That's the target. Eliminate him, however you see fit.
Come on, baby. God damn it, dude.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That sniper on.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
See one guy right here.
You gotta extract him. Eliminate the target. How you do it is your call. You can view his location on your iDroid. Target extracted. We'll let the client know he's been dealt with.
Info has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Got him. Exfiltrate the hot zone. Just gotta run somewhere in any direction.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Why don't I just get at it?
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
That Catler? We'll be fine. Wait.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Could have been him too.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by.
You hear people?
Support helicopter has arrived.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been ended.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
Just say because I captured them. And we're losing people.
Our trafficker was very talkative. Guinea pigs. That's what became of his kidnapped victims. Says he got a good look at that factory at Zoya-Badiabulu when he dropped off some fresh guinea pigs for them, along with our man without a face. His instincts told him to run like the rat he is. Said it wasn't worth the money. Figured he could be next. That's when he went to the NGO for help. He thought that in exchange for his buyer's list, they could set him up with a new identity someplace far away. He had an idea who he was up against, and he didn't want to take any chances. A true rat. But like us dogs, he knew when he smelled trouble. And something else. He said the specimens come from deep in the forest. We don't know what he meant by specimens just yet, but those guinea pig symptoms match what we've seen on the infected at Mother Base. Deep in the forest. Maybe there's the clue we need to beat this infection. Boss, the truth could be right around the corner.
Well, good. I captured him and didn't let him go. Or kill him, I should say. Sunny mongoose. Bullet platypus. Savage. Video surveillance specialist. Yes. Troublemaker, huh?
Mission list.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
We got pictures of Quiet. She knew what she was doing for this picture. She posed. They didn't just capture her like just out of nowhere. I like that we have pictures and stuff on the walls. Home away from home. The team. The boys. Oh, there's some on the roof. Sick. Who else is sick now? Healthy, healthy, healthy. All healthy. All healthy. Healthy. All healthy. nothing but healthies all around the board. Besides the injured over here. He's healthy. He's healthy. These are all healthy people. Hey, he's healthy. He's good.
Select
for,
unit.
He's good for base development. What else are you good at? A.
Select unit.
Oh, all the ones he's good for, they're all full. He's good on intel.
Select unit.
Nope, that's full too. Who's in here that shouldn't be in here? Got a whole bunch of C's in here.
Select unit. Staff assigned.
Go to the waiting room. And I will put...
Select
in
unit.
the hotel team.
Staff assigned.
It's got PTSD, systematic. Alright.
Please select a mission.